Oh boy, who would have guessed it's time for another draft match? Brandon Davis, I will kill you! I'll fucking kill you! And Brian, too. Oh, let me get my notes ready. That is not the team. Oh boy, I have no idea if this is gonna work out or not. Alright. Okay, so they got Scrafty, Hisuian Sam, Obama, Metagross, Lycanroc, and Chandelure. No Sneasler. Interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense into my composition. I'm worried about Sacred Sword on the Samurott. I forgot to give this thing liquidation. I did not mean to run a belly drum set. Oh boy. I forgot to change that. Great. Wonderful news. We're just gonna have to ball here. Of course he'd be Scrafty Tamer. Okay, not too unexpected. I'm gonna Electroshot and self-U-turn. They do go into the Pelipper. At least that means I get off my Electroshot. Okay. This is a good start. They're not megaing that Scrafty yet. Do I just try and make the same play? I'm just gonna protect. I think a Azumarill swap in would be good here. Okay, knock off, that's fine. We'll just lose Mystic Water. called me out. Luckily, can just Aqua Jump them, but not an ideal position right now. Not as good as I'd hoped. Maybe I overthought it. There's the Mega. Hasho, is this gun? This still kills, right? Yeah. Even with Intimidative. Ugh. Gets a slow HP, but now Electroshot should just take out. Because their Childon's just kind of built like that. Yeah. Hello, Obamna. I think it's just a double protect here is going to be good. Yeah, I struggle to see a world in which we lose this. Okay, so he has special Obama Snow. Puppy. Okay, even Intimidated, that still does half. And his Cell Rock only does like 60 damage. Blizzard takes out both here, but... Lorb Obama. Alright. Do I just click the overheat? I think this should just still knock out. I actually didn't think this through entirely. There's maybe a world in which this goes wrong, but If my stupidity leads to my downfall, it wouldn't be the first time it happened in this draft league. Okay, we did need that Intimidate. And this way they don't know what... Actually, they probably can realize we're Scarf just because of the turn orders. Okay, yeah, even in rain, that just still knocks out. Alright, that was pretty smooth. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. Do I want to adjust? I mean, I could. I could just go for good old belly drum. I think we just tried the same strat this time. Like, it's predictable, but I think it's probably just the most solid game plan. And, you know, we can just... I think it just still allows us to adjust for whatever shenanigans he gets up to. Oh, bam! So I'm going to self U-turn here. And that way we can at least get a stamina boost. They are both special attackers, but at least this way we can get into pretty good position. Like, maybe using it on Abominable would be a good idea. I mean, I gotta expect a Blizzard coming out here, because that damage on our Chowdon just seems too juicy. Okay, yeah. Maybe a U-turn into Abominable would have actually done a lot, just because, like, he might have... maybe I should have figured that the calc. Okay. We do get doubled into. How do I want to play this? I could just go for a double onto one of them, or like, I could just attack both of them. I could go for a double up. I think just doing that. I don't think I need to get too crazy with it. I imagine, and since it's Pasha this lives, I imagine you calced it for that. Yeah, okay. But like this way we get off an Electro Shot. We're at +1 on Arch. And we've got Weather Control pretty shored up here. There's that Trick Room. Metagross? I've never met a Gross before. I am quite bulky on Archelodon, so even like a Shadow Ball, and if it's Hammer Arm maybe, I don't know. That wouldn't even, I don't think that would knock out. Shouldn't. Especially not with a defense boost. But is this? No, actually, if it's min speed Metagross, it doesn't underspeed. I learned that today for, reasons. Yeah, so I don't know what the Trick Room was about. Okay, they just doubled the Developer. And honestly, I'm fine with that. That just means I get to swap in for an Intimidate here. Who does he have in the back? It might be Hammerot. I'm just going to do a little double protect. Okay, I think the lesson I've learned from this match is just leveraging our Chaludon being like the best fucker in the game is good. Well, not the best in the game, but one of the best, especially when it comes to draft. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the Mega Metagross and Trick Room. Damn, that does a lot of damage. I guess it does have a 145 special attack stat. And it's not like Manectric's a super especially bulky. In fact, I didn't opt for special bulk really, just because his team has a lot of physical threats. Like in a rock. Okay, yeah. Protect, that's fine. Without, like, a crit close combat into our Jaludon, I don't really see a way out of it for him. I mean, he's gonna play to that out. But he's gotta take care of, Oh, didn't Excel Rock. Okay. Yeah, no crit. Actually, crit might not. Well, because of the defense boost, yeah, crit probably would have killed, but. Alright, week 2 goes to us. I'm feeling pretty good about that after losing week 1 to just a dumb misplay, so. Very glad